I'm Jeff with today's episode of Tools, Technology, and Training, sponsored by Shop Dog Marketing. These are the experts that can really help your auto shop advance on social media. We have Dan Vance and his right hand person, Allie.
Howdy.
Hello, hello. Glad to be here.
So, we're doing this series on marketing tips. And today we want to talk about focus on high quality, informative content. Now that kind of sounds like really deep, really thick stuff, but you're saying that in a lot of this, you can actually have fun, but be serious.
Yeah, absolutely. Some prime examples would top of mind is like, a lot of people don't really know what goes on like behind the scenes. What happens when your car gets to the shop?
They come
Some
in and
people,
give
yeah,
them,
yeah. Just
they give
take
you
my
the key.
keys. It goes into the magic mystery garage, and who knows what happens when it comes out. Some things like that. People love to see those, they don't want the breakdown for sure, like, oh, we're going to go in and we're going to take this nut off and this bolt. No, but the basics of like, this is what happens when your car comes into the shop and this is how we treat it. You could even capitalize and play on that a little bit, turn it into like a comic, make a little 15-30 second video. You sit down, hi, welcome to my shop. You have this whole little intro, and then it pans around and the video just shows you talking to a car, like you've been talking to a car this entire time, diagnosing it just as you would like a doctor. Yep, but you're just talking to the car. Having some fun in different aspects like that. It could even go into a breakdown of how you do something. What does your shop do that another shop might not do, that we don't recognize outside of a shop? Things
Oh,
like,
a little educational car care tips
yeah,
and
yeah.
explainer videos and just with your phone.
Yep, just with your phone. It'd be super simple. And like I said, it doesn't have to be anything super long, 2 minutes maximum. Just pull it out, turn it on, real quick videotape, turn it off, and send it on to the Facebook or the Instagram or Pinterest or wherever it is that you find yourself to be the most popular, or where you find your audience to be on the most.
So you don't want to just necessarily concentrate on Facebook because, like you said, you may have the younger crowd that goes on Instagram. You may
Mhm.
have the older crowd that does the next door, and then even TikTok.
Yeah. TikTok is huge. TikTok is big. I just did some research recently, and about 75%, it's a little under, it's like 73 point something, but almost 75% of people under the age of 25 get their purchase motivation through TikTok.
So what else? We want to use some eye-catching graphics, and when you talk about humor, some folks like these memes.
Absolutely. I'd say,
Did you mean that?
yeah, capitalizing on humor. If you're in an area that there's something prominent, like here in northern Utah, something that's prominent for us is trains. People big on trains. We have the Transcontinental Railroad. So a lot of Utahns and a lot of northern business owners, we utilize a lot of verbiage within coming together, the missing link, connecting, building that bridge, et cetera, et cetera. Finding different things like that within your area and capitalizing on them. Within your target audience, there's a lot of older gentlemen that's within the auto repair industry. Dad jokes go a long ways. You can take a dad joke, you turn it into a meme, post it on Facebook, and it has nothing to do with your auto shop. But little did you know that people are like, all right, these dad guys, they're funny.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take my car and see if I can get a dad joke. um, the biggest thing on social media is consistency. First, if you're going to start posting on social media, or if you have been on social media, get a consistent schedule going. Keep it consistent. And then within all of those posts, be responsive, be engaging. People buy from people. People want to know that there's a real person, not just some robot sitting behind the social media platform saying, hi, hey, come into my shop. Like, no, they want a real response. If someone had a concern and they comment on the post, hey, I brought my car into the shop and this didn't happen, they want a real response, not a, oh, I'm sorry to hear that. What can we do to make it better? Like, no, truly, I'm so sorry that something happened. Bring it back in. What can we do to make it better? Or even in the reverse, when it's a positive, like, love this service, love this company, I've been bringing my car here for 14 years. Like, we appreciate you. Thank you so much. We love your service and we love to continue seeing your service.
I think engagement's really important. There's evidence that shows that it definitely energizes the algorithm to push you out. So your influence gets pushed out broader just because you're engaging with people that engage with your post. That's definitely a tactic. And if you've got good content, it's going to have a natural energy to it anyway. And don't have an expectation like this has to be perfect or I can't publish it. It's really about consistency, like what's our goal, like what kind of messaging do we really want to have this month, and just being committed to that. Letting an agency like us help you with regular posting with solid content that helps with SEO ranking, but also you doing your part, like taking a picture or doing a little 15-second 30-second video reel where you just introduce the day. Hey, super excited today, the weather looks great, be fun if you came by and had some lemonade with us. Just, you can do that on social media. You want to do that on social media. It's the only place you can do it. Really, unless you're going to run down to the local radio or television place, nobody knows what you have to say, but you can pick up your phone and be in front of everybody in a matter of seconds.
Yep.
Part of your personality. People do business with you because of the character and personality of your business. So again, it's back to like one thing that I really think is important was social media is just being yourself, not trying to be something else, not worrying about how you look, not worrying about how your shop looks. Just be yourself, represent the place that you're at right now, and do fun stuff. Like if you're like, well, we got to plan out every day for the next 3 weeks. I think you're overthinking it. Like it's way too much. Like if you're just going during the day and you're like, wait, I have two BMWs and they're the same color. Like this is who likes what color? Like that's all. That's a great engagement piece and post and reinforces your brand.
Or it's BMW day at the shop. Come on
Yeah.
by.
There you go.
Now, now, when you talk about we don't have to just look perfect, like if we walk outside and the wind's blowing and the hair's messed up, that's okay for social media.
Mhm.
Yeah, I think so.
Yep.
There will be some people that just won't be able to do that, and that's okay too. But I think the messaging is that don't work yourself in such a way that you don't do something because you talk yourself out of it, like for whatever reason, like I don't feel good today, I don't look great today, I'm not sure what I'm going to say is making sense. It's really about being consistent. The more consistent that you are, the better you come across. Like you just get better, you sound better, you look better, people engage more. So the real winners are the ones that are doing it consistently. And that's a lesson of life too. So win with social media, win through being consistency, have a plan, know it's multifaceted, and that its impact is very, very high. Social influence is a very, very big thing. There's lots of science behind it. And people will do lots of things when they see 2 or 3 or 4 of their own associates or friends doing that. They'll probably do it too. They're influenced by that. So leverage your business in a way that you connect with people would be
So,
my message.
someone copying you is actually a compliment.
Yeah.
They start doing posts. And when you say, because Ali said, okay, if you post them once a month, the idea is to start posting. And if it's once a month or once a week, and then your consistency would be at least that much, but you really want them to post more than that. Is that right?
Yeah, I'd say anywhere from once to 3 times a week is probably best.
Yeah.
So if there's
Yeah.
just one, your idea is, okay, we're giving you a tip here. Start doing it now 2 or 3 times.
Hey,
Yep.
look, if you've got 5 followers on your thing, you don't need to worry about like I got to be on there 3 times a week. You have 1,000 or 1,500 people following your page. You want to be up there 3 times a week.
Yep.
It's just the facts with the algorithm is going to be based on that pool of people and your overall visibility to them based on the engagement of that post. And not all posts are going to be equal. So if you've got a large following, you have huge opportunities. There's low-hanging fruit there for you. And you definitely want to get after that with multiple posts. Google does have signals that help with your rankings, like reviews are a signal that helps with your rankings. And anything that you publish that's related to what you do in business, how you take care of your customers, services you provide, just all of those different functions, kind of like the work piece of social media, those are signals to ranking as well. And so we actually have data where we see just those kind of like generic posts to talk about brake repair or engine repair or coolant or transmission. They'll start to outrank a lot of regular Facebook pages just because they have really good content, and Facebook algorithm likes that, and Google somehow, some way is seeing that they're getting signals from it too, and it does help you in ranking. That's why you want a partnership with an agency so that you don't have to like map all those different angles out. You know, we definitely help people with that. Like, what's the goal? How do we strengthen your brand? What kind of events are happening throughout the year that we can leverage? What kind of referral program do you have? Do you have a rewards program? And let's leverage all of these things and make a plan and a campaign, build it out for 90 days, run it, look at metrics, and we'll do all the heavy lifting for you. We'll even help with the brainstorming and the ideas. You bring a $5 calendar and we're going to get to work. And what you'll find is that these concepts are the things that really make social media great. Where other people fail, these are the elements that make it great. And we understand what those elements are. And we can make your social media effort great. Totally great.
And when I hear you saying work together, because it's like we're bouncing ideas off of each other and it just seems to keep growing and getting better. This is just like, oh, it's so
It's
exciting.
fun. It's way
Yeah.
fun.
So if new clients or new shop owners want to reach out to you, y'all actually offer them a first month's discount.
Yeah, for sure. We want to make it easy for you, like a no-brainer thing. Like, man, I'm definitely doing this, and we'll plan stuff out and we'll get you going, and we're not going to hold you hostage. We want you to have great experience. We want you to have more leads. We want better brand metrics. And most of all, we've got skin in the game. We want you to win.
Yep.
And one of the ideas that I heard from y'all is that you look at what they have and you talk with them and see what the goals are and decide, hey, is this a good match? Can we help you? That's one of the things
Mhm.
that y'all
Yeah. Yeah, everybody's different. We work with locations all over the US, Canada, the guy in Hawaii, you know, they just do things differently in their location.
Mhm.
So what's the most important thing is what's happening in your community.
Yeah, the
So
auto shops, they're not, your shop isn't like somebody else's shop. It's not a copy and paste situation. So why are you going to get a copy and paste marketing strategy?
Oh, if the folks keep on watching and they'll see more and more of these marketing tips that have nuggets in it. It's not a sales
yeah.
pitch. These are actual ways that you can improve your shop. As always, we appreciate you watching.
Thanks.
Thank you. Bye-bye.